blessing. You've just been baptized into Jesus. How do you feel?
I feel good. I'm okay.
So you left Nigeria?
Yes.
Yeah. And why did you leave Nigeria? Actually, she's talking very quietly. I have to have it very close. Let me go. So why did you leave Nigeria?
I left Nigeria because of the situation of my family and even myself. It was not okay. So I left Nigeria for a better life, or to live a life that pleases me. My reason of leaving Nigeria, I get married to my husband. Then after 3 years, I was pregnant. Then I told my husband that he should come and pay my bride price before I put to bed. And he said, okay. After some time, he started coming home with different women.
Yeah.
So I cannot resist it. I left my husband's house to my mommy's house. That is where I stayed till I put to bed. Then when I was nursing my child, my uncle was playing with me. I never knew it was serious, that there is a man that was asking my hand in marriage.
Your uncle wanted to marry you?
Then I told him, I have a baby, so you cannot expect me to get married when I'm nursing a baby. My baby is just 8 months. So he left. Another day, he came with a man, that this is a man he was talking about. I told him, I'm not interested. If it's only one child I will have, I'm okay if my husband did not come back to me than me getting married to this man. And this man was having wives, 3 with children. And you are expecting me to go into, I said I can't. So after a while, he called family meeting that they should spoke to me concerning what he have said. I told them I'm not interested, that I will not get married to that man. They should let me to live the life that pleases me. So they dismissed the meeting. He was now telling my mom that he should talk to me, that he knows the way to talk to me, so that I will obey. Then after a while, my mommy was now persuading me of what my uncle said. I told my mom, I can't. I've said my word in the presence of people. So if I and you are here, I'm still telling you that I will not marry to the man.
So this was your mother's brother?
No, my mommy's uncle, my father's brother.
Your father's brother?
Yes,
okay,
the man he brought.
Yeah, okay.
I said, me, I will not get married to that man.
Yes,
That is better for me to have one child than me getting married to the man.
Yes.
So after a while, something want to bring family problem. Then I left my country to Libya. And the day I was leaving, my mom is not aware. My mommy went out with my baby. Before she came back, I packed my things and I left home.
So you left the baby with your mother?
Yes. I left the baby with my mom.
So how was the journey across the Sahara?
It was serious. It was tough.
You went on a pickup truck?
You said?
On the pickup?
Yes, on the pickup, yes. I went on the pickup to Libya. Did
many people die on the way, or?
I did not witness those that died, but I heard that people died. But me, I did not witness it. It was when I get to Libya, on my way, nobody died. It was when I get to Libya, I see people dying every day.
So what was your experience in Libya?
My experience in Libya, I stayed in Libya for 1 year, 3 months.
Wow.
That is where I was. I was working under a woman that had a restaurant. So, and that woman was paying me money every month. So in that money, I eat, I pay my rent. The remaining one, I package it, I give it to the woman. Whenever I see somebody going to Nigeria, that I should help me to give to my mom, so that I can help me to take care of my baby and herself. So I worked there for 1 year, 3 months. One of the fateful days I was coming from that place, I saw a white man inside the car and another man at the back. They asked me to enter the car with them. I told them I never transport. I went with my foot, so I'm going home. They asked me to enter. And the man that is sitting at the back of the car had a gun. That is why I was forced to enter the car. They took me to a place where they kept people. where they beat women,
Yeah.
they beat men, they rape women in that place. So they kept me there. I spent 2 months in that place. It was very, very tough. They will beat you, they will ask you to control money. And me, I know I don't have anybody to call for money.
So they were like torturing you to get you to phone to Nigeria to get money sent to them?
You said?
They were like torturing you so
Yes, I can call Nigeria to send
Yeah.
them money. So I did not because I don't have anybody to call for money issue. So that is how I spent 2 months in that place.
So, can I ask, I mean, were you raped?
You said?
Did they rape?
Yes, they do. They do. All the women in that place, they rape them in each day. Yes, in Libya.
So you were raped each day for 2 months?
Yes, but not every day.
Not every day.
Yes.
And did you get pregnant?
If
Did you get pregnant?
pregnant.
Pregnant. Did
No.
you have baby?
In Nigeria, no. In
No,
Libya.
no, no. I mean
no.
because of the.
No, I
So
didn't.
who were these white guys? Were they Arabs? Libyan Arabs?
Yes, they are Libya.
So, how do you feel about forgiving? How have you? How do you feel that you've forgiven them?
If I can forgive them.
Yeah. Can you forgive them?
Yes, I can forgive them because I'm not seeing them again and I'm not there. And I don't think they can do that to me again. So that have been thing of the past. I forgive them, yes.
That's amazing. I'm not sure that I could forgive them.
If I would like to forgive them.
Yeah, I don't think I would find it easy to forgive them.
Because I need to forgive them because when we sin, we ask for forgiveness of sin. But although we are not perfect, but we just have to.
That's right. Yeah, I guess our sins against God are really serious, and He forgives us. Therefore, we must forgive others, like in the Lord's Prayer. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. But it does seem very extreme what was done to you. And so, how did you get out of that situation?
How did I?
How did you escape from?
In that place.
Yeah,
I did not escape. There is one day they brought a van. It was a log van. They loaded everybody inside the van. In that place, they drive up to 4 to 5 hours before we get to where we are going. We don't know where we are going to. It was night. They drop us. They ask everybody to get down. When we get down, we saw water. Then they placed boats inside the water. They were telling everybody to go into the boats. That is how we enter the boat at that night. We spent the full night in the sea. The following morning, we get to a place we saw some white men. They said they are rescues. When I met those people, even I was still afraid because I don't know who these people are, if they are the same people with those people. So they said they are rescued. They are Germany rescue. That is what they told us that day. They took us they gave us jackets to put on.
A life jacket.
Yes, they now took us to the ship. That is how we get to this
And
place.
then the ship took you to Sicily.
To Messina.
Yeah, Messina, yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. And now you are in a women's camp here. And how did you get in contact with us? How did you meet us?
Okay, I met Brother Anthony. There is a day we met, we discussed. I introduced myself to him and he introduced himself to me. I said we can become friends. He said okay. So after some days, he now called me that there's somebody that would like me to know. Because it's this place that is good, we know Christ. That when you know Christ, things will be okay. And I said, how did you know that if you know Christ, things will be okay? He said, have I not been going to church in Nigeria? I said, yeah, I do, but things still remain the same. I said, you cannot confuse me that when I know Christ in Italy, that is when things will be okay. So he now said it's good to know Christ. And I said, okay, who is the Christ? He said, Christ is in heaven. That he will introduce me to a person that will make me to know Christ. I said, okay. So one day he now called me that they will be coming to my camp.
That's right.
That he want to bring the person that will make me to know Christ.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, that I'm waiting. That is how I saw Tony and
Then you met Joseph, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And Joseph gave you the Bible and all right, yeah. And then I chatted with you on the phone, I remember.
I didn't hear you.
Joseph gave me your number. You remember that I spoke with you on the telephone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I felt when I was talking on the phone that you were very, very sincere. And that's why I've driven here and I will drive all night tonight, literally through the night, because I knew that you're very sincere and that God is working in your life. And we'll definitely be praying for you. And keep strong in that path and keep setting us that great example of forgiveness. Do you have any reflections, any conclusions about what God's done in your life and what Jesus has done in your life? Do you have any thoughts about what God has done in your life?
God has been so kind. Even me passing through that sea, it was not by my power, but by the power of God. Because many that we started together, some died. Even when we were rescued in Messina, it's not up to 5 hours. One boy died. So it's not that he want to die, but death came. It took him. Me that I did not die, I can't say that I had the power, that is why I did not die. But it was the mercy of God that speak for me.
Well, that's wonderful that after being 2 months when you were raped most days, you still think God is kind. And he is kind.
Yes.
So thank you so much for reminding us all of that. So God bless you then.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being brave enough to talk to us.